Okay, this morning I want to pull some cards and just look at the upcoming weather conditions just across the planet. We'll just look at what's coming up across the planet. Now, we just saw yesterday that Yellowstone is closed now. And it will be closed, I think, for quite some time because it really tore through there and just took out a bunch of the roads. Just washed them away. And people in that area say they've never seen it like it is now. There was one point, not in Yellowstone directly, but close to it, where it took out a whole bridge. Okay? It took out a bridge. So, yeah. Need I say more? And of course, that's one of the places that I wanted to go to. So that's out of the cards now. Okay. So, oh my goodness. Things are just crazy all over. I'm just pulling the cards here real quick and then we'll go through them. So we're doing the one around the world. Okay, so what we have above it is new things coming out, energy, just new things ramping up. It's new beginning, immature nature, those types of things. So new actions are going to be coming out, and that's going to cause a lot of problems, really amping up, and we're going to face some deaths, some tragic losses across the world. Now, the foundation is it's going to lay some people out. Retreat. Some things will be retreating, some things will be amping up. So when I see this retreating, we've got above it amping up and below it retreating. So we're going to have that's telling me we're going to have high winds, earthquakes, and other places droughts and things like that happening. So things are just going to be crazy everywhere. They're going to be trying to put out information from governments. Governments are going to be trying to put out information to people for healing as much as we can, trying to alert them as to what's coming. And going forward, the key to it is having your family be prepared. Okay, having your family be prepared. It's like I've said before, if you live in a zone where you may have to leave rapidly, have yourself a little a suitcase, a thing packed of all your most important things that you cannot lose. Don't wait till it's time to evacuate to get that together. Okay? Have a little exit bag ready to go with your most important things. Maybe you've got irreplaceable things. Maybe it's pictures, maybe it's birth certificates, passport, whatever it is that's of most value and important to you, get it ready to go in case you have to leave, in case, we have fires, heavier winds, amping up, droughts, all sorts of things are going to be happening. So it says the key to this is get prepared. Get as much information as you can. Don't poo-poo it and say, but it's never happened here before. Because like in Yellowstone, in that area, they said it's never, ever been like this was. Okay? So you can sit there and say, well, yeah, it's flooded before. Okay? And it's only come up a certain amount, so we're okay. Well, you can't say that anymore. You have to be prepared. Governments are going to try to put out as much information as they can. We have to listen up and do the best we can and be prepared for it. Okay, because there's going to be more amping up of all these things that are going to be happening. More earthquakes, more fires, more hurricanes, more tornadoes, more, and then the opposite is happening too. Droughts, more, we have that, the global warming. I know out where I'm living, we have not had rain the whole season. Now, when I first moved out here and I was living in my van, there was rain every night. Every single night we had rain replenishing. This season, not one time. Not one time. So we have really that drought happening. Like I said, when I saw rain coming in any little measure, when I was coming back the other day, I was just so happy because we have nothing out here. So, again, be smart as you can. I know yesterday my daughter on her Facebook page said they had to go to the shelter again because of tornadoes, tornado warnings. So it's amping up everywhere. So again, don't be surprised at what's coming. Don't just blow it off. This is not to sit there and say, be in fear mode. It doesn't help anything to be in fear mode. Just be as prepared as we can. Stock up, have a few little things in your cupboard. Like in my cupboard, I have, some dried beans, things like that, that in case something happens, I have a few provisions sitting there which you can have on stock. Now, I'm not, putting out here, the doomsday thing, the apocalypse is on us, and get a storehouse of food, use one room and fill it with, I'm not saying that. I'm saying just have enough on hand that if something happens and you cannot get out for a time to go get food or whatever, have something on hand that you can have in case of emergency situations. Get yourself set up with a little something you can use, get a little camp stone with a little extra propanes or whatever, so in case you lose all your electricity and things, you do have a way to cook. You have a way to have some of those things on hand just in case you need it. So the message is be prepared because things are amping up all over the planet. Okay? So don't be surprised at what's coming. This what makes it so difficult. I've been wanting to get out and go travel and everything. And of course, one of the places I really wanted to go to was Yellowstone. Well, maybe not. So, oh my goodness. You just don't know what direction to go anymore. because we have droughts up in the hills. If it hits a fire and you're up there, I mean, it can move quick, okay? And then we've got flooding, and then we have hurricanes, and then we have, you know, all of this stuff is happening. But you can't live in fear. All you can do is try to be as prepared as you can. And if you see something, if you are in a place, like if I'm in the desert and all of a sudden we're having a big rain come through, you would think that the desert, it's going to soak in real quick. No, that's why they have those ravines and things, because it can flood out there very, very quickly, and you do not want to get caught or try to cross an area that's got that fast-moving water. It's deadly. You don't want to do that, okay? So if you're in a place that's flooding, do not try to cross a place where you cannot see under that water. Could be deadly. So anyway, just be smart, you know, caution, and take it a day at a time, and that's the best we can do. And we need to get a handle on this global warming, because it's not going to magically go away. It's just not. So thanks for tuning in. I hope you'll enjoy me on the adventures. Once I get to leave here, I've got to be here kind of, you know, really hanging around this area until after the 19th. The 16th, I'm going to do a thing with Lena. Okay, the 16th, right around the corner, a couple more days, I'm going to be online with Lena. We're going to do a collab. And then the 19th, I have that symposium speaking on Kundalini for the symposium in, I think it's Malibu they're having it. I'm zooming in. I'm not going to go to Malibu, but I will be on a 6-foot, 60, a huge screen. That's just way too much of me. It is what it is. So thanks for tuning in. Love and light, and we'll see you online.